Hello, everyone. I am going to go over directions and some assignments for this week. This is the week of May 11th to 15th, so this is mostly a catch-up week, but I am going to highlight the directions for some of the reminder work that has been added. So I'm going to get rid of my face. Goodbye, face. You'll see here on the side, regardless of what period or section you're in, there's a survey assignment that is upcoming and due this Thursday. There's extra credit that is due Friday, and there is the homework assignment, which is just to be caught up to date on everything, that is also due Friday. So I'm going to get out of the stream, which is what I'm in right now. Actually, first I'm going to point this out. Most of you, especially period 2, great job. Shout out to period 2. If you have been going to the video sessions for regular class on Monday and Friday, you might not need this. But if you haven't been able to attend or you want further explanation or more one-on-one support and time, I have extra help video sessions from usually 1 to 2, occasionally 1:30 to 2, but those are going to be every Tuesday and Thursday. So just look for an update in your classroom stream and you'll see that link posted here. If you can't attend those but still want more help, just make sure that you email me for your own appointment, or you can just use the class comments, whichever way you prefer. So again, I'm getting out of stream, I'm going to classwork. So first, if you are done with everything, you are sure that you have submitted all assignments, you have no missing work, you might want to spend some time to submit some extra credit. Or even if you aren't done with everything, but you've just been making art on your own, maybe things that are digital, maybe you've been photographing a lot, maybe you've been playing around with makeup a lot, or doing some of your own digital animations or illustrations, post any of that work here where it says extra credit work log for marking period 3. That also has its own direction video with it, so for further explanation, look at that video. Otherwise, there's another new extra credit thing. You may have noticed a lot of our weekly assignments have been aligned with the school's weekly themes. So this week's theme is Teacher Appreciation Week. Last week was actual National Teacher Appreciation Week. We are celebrating as a school this week. So if you have a time and you would like to make something to thank any of your teachers, feel free to get extra credit for whatever you make as well by posting it to this assignment. It can be any form of artwork, anything that's visual. Maybe it's a visual poem that you make. It doesn't have to be overly complex. It's a very loose assignment. And again, that is for extra credit. And that also has its own short direction video where I probably say the same thing. You will also notice that I have attached this survey, which, wow, all right, for period 8, 7 people already have done it. It's a survey to give you an idea of what you need to catch up on, and also so you can select your arts class for next year. So if you click on this form, first, it's going to go over the assignments that we've been working on, the major ones that should be turned in by the end of this week. And it also just reminds you about when we have class sessions and how to reach out if you need help. And it gives you a quick question on what you would prefer doing for the next 4 weeks of work for the school year. And lastly, there's a question about what class you would prefer to take next year for art. Now, not all of you may have room in your schedule next year for an arts class, depending on what classes you need to take. But if you do have room for it, and remember you need 8 elective credits to graduate, these are some of the options you can choose from. So you can, if you are going into any grade, you can choose to take intermediate art, which is different every year. So if you've been in it for 1 year or 2 years or never before, it's fine. It changes every year. Like we've been doing this year, you vote on the different things that we do with the rest of the class. If you are in 10th grade only, you can sign up for AP Art Year 1 Advanced Art. Only take that one if you are arts interested and you're already making things on your own outside of class. If you are in 11th grade only going into 12th grade, you can sign up for AP Art Year 2. If you're in AP Art, you should sign up for that one here because this is the one that ends in college credit. You can, of course, take campus band. You might need a recommendation from Mr. Rose, but it's usually open. Or you can take music regularly with Mr. Rose. So submit that when you're done and mark the assignment as done.